Ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes of a cyber attack? Join me on this journey into the heart of digital battleground, where hackers and defenders engage in a high-stakes dance. But first, let me throw a question your way. Ever thought about how cyber attacks unfold step by step? Cyber attacks are deliberate by the bad actors to gain access to or disrupt information system with the intent of causing damage or harm. Let's dive into the common stages of a cyber attack. Phase 1, reconnaissance. The reconnaissance phase is often the starting point for many cyber attacks, where attackers seek to gather crucial information. Let's look at some specific examples. Domain name reconnaissance. Attackers may use tools to gather information on domain owners and registration details, identifying domains linked to the target organization. Corporate information gathering. 1. Monitoring social media, company websites, and publications to gather details on key employees, business partnerships, and sensitive information. Network diagram. 1. Using network scanners, attackers can map the network structure, identify servers, open ports, and potential entry points. Phase 2, enumeration. With the information collected in the reconnaissance phase, attackers proceed with the enumeration, identifying resources and user accounts. Let's see how this unfolds. You can add specific examples of enumeration based on the information gathered in the reconnaissance phase, such as identifying active services, user accounts, or sensitive databases. Phase 3, exploitation. The exploitation phase is critical, as attackers seek to leverage identified vulnerabilities for unauthorized access. Let's explore some common techniques used in this phase. Phishing with fake websites. Creating fake websites mimicking legitimate ones. Attackers send phishing emails to direct victims to these sites, aiming to steal credentials. Malware, virus, Trojan, worm, rootkit. Distributing malware through malicious emails, infected attachments, or malicious links. 1. For example, sending a document with infected macros. Social engineering. 1. Psychologically manipulating users to obtain sensitive information or coerce them into actions against their will. 1. For instance, deceptive phone calls to obtain passwords. Specific attacks, exploiting vulnerabilities. 1. Identifying and exploiting known vulnerabilities in software or systems used by the organization. 1. For instance, exploiting an unpatched vulnerability on a web server. Scripting and automation. 1. Using automated scripts to perform malicious actions such as scanning ports, gathering information, or executing brute force attacks. Phase 4, action on objectives. Once access is gained, attackers move to the final phase, action on objectives. In this phase, attackers execute malicious actions that can cause significant harm to the organization. Let's examine specific examples. Modification or destruction of data. Attackers may alter, delete, or corrupt critical data within the system, causing irreparable damage to the company. Installation of backdoors. Creating secret, unauthorized accesses to systems by installing backdoors, allowing attackers to maintain access even after the initial discovery. Distributed denial of service, DDoS attacks. Using attacks to overwhelm services, making them inaccessible to legitimate users and disrupting normal operations. Theft of sensitive information. Extracting sensitive data, such as financial information, intellectual property, or customer personal data, for fraudulent or extortion purposes. Persistence. Implementing techniques to remain persistent within systems, ensuring continued access and the ability to execute further attacks in the future. Conclusion. Understanding these stages and techniques used by attackers is crucial for implementing effective defense measures. Cybersecurity is an ever-evolving challenge, and awareness of these tactics can help mitigate risks and preserve the security of our information. Thanks for watching.